Chinese manufacturers are always trying to compete in the tech space, especially making tablets that are cheap and offering many features of higher end tablets, which make them appealing to some users. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the Cube Talk 10. Starting off, this is a 10-inch tablet that's running stock Android and it has 16 gigs of internal storage coupled with a micro SD card slot, and it has a SIM card slot for data and even phone calls, and I have dual speakers that costs $170. I think I'm done here, but seriously, this tablet has a very decent build quality. It doesn't flex or give and has responsive power and volume buttons. Despite it having two speakers, the stereo effect isn't prominent and it lacks bass, but it's loud. But considering the price, I have no issues with that. The phone is running a very stock and clean Android KitKat. It only has some Chinese apps that you can uninstall. Considering the price, the tablet performs very good. The animation is very smooth, apps open fast. There's a little bit of hiccups, but only when downloading apps in the background. But other than that, the multitasking is good, and this comes from a quad-core 1.3 GHz MediaTek processor, a Mali 400 GPU, and 1 GB of RAM. The cameras, it has a 5 megapixel back camera and a 2 megapixel front facing camera. It's a tablet and you shouldn't be using that for taking pictures, but if you will, it's terrible. And the only thing I'm going to say here is that your smartphone will take better pictures. So far so good, but it's not all great. The only drawback in my opinion for this tablet is the display. It has a resolution of 1280 by 800, but don't get me wrong though, it has a very good viewing angles and accurate color reproduction. At first I thought it would be very bad, but it turned out to be a very decent panel. It isn't sharp as other panels, but it isn't a deal breaker. Watching HD videos is possible and good. I had no problem with that, but YouTube videos wasn't as sharp as other devices. I don't know why is that, if it had to do with the resolution of the display, but something that I have noticed. So the last thing I'm gonna talk about here is the battery life. The tablet comes with a 78 mAh battery, which is large, and combining this low resolution display and the mediocre specs, you get a very good battery life. So last day I was using the tablet for mainly gaming and watching some YouTube videos and web browsing. I had 4 hours of screen on time and my battery percentage was 50%. So you can expect around 6 to 7 hours of screen on time. So you can watch a couple of HD movies and you will have enough battery to spare. But overall, this is a very good tablet considering the price. Is it the best out there? Of course not, but price to value it's more than adequate. You can get the Nexus 7 for nearly the same price, but it has a small display and it's old. At the end of the day, I have no problems to recommend this tablet for a first time Android user or for kids to game on.